Parsons' design was very simple. The building was a U-shaped structure with a front facade and two wings. In the middle was a large garden courtyard. The two wings were made of 4 floors, on top of which was an open deck. The original design of the hotel had all the top deck open, and this had views to the sea. The hotel was built in the style of California Missions with all-white concrete and steep pitched green tile roof, a wrought iron porte cochere to shield guests from the hot sun and driving rain of this tropical city. When martial law was declared on September 21, 1972, the hotel had turned 60 and her age was showing.
So towards the mid-1970s, Imelda Marcos made it her personal project to bring Manila Hotel back to its former glory, and so she enlisted the services of her favorite architect at the time, Leandro Locsin.
Locsin was tasked to make an updated Manila Hotel, larger, with more rooms, with the facilities and amenities of a 5-star hotel. Locsin had been given carte blanche to start from the ground up, to raise the original building if he felt it would intrude in his design.
The strategy of Locsin was to keep as much of the heritage building as possible, but the requirement was for a few hundred more rooms, which he could not now place anywhere except to utilize the central area, which was the former courtyard.
The courtyard was enclosed to create an extended lobby, and the rear portion became the access to a new wing that housed the new rooms. Locsin faced 2 choices: to either orient the new wing on an east-west or north-south direction. The east-west orientation would have given all of the rooms a complete view of the sea and the city. But because the main buildings were in a north-south orientation, he decided to erect the new edifice with half of the rooms with a sunset view and half of the rooms with a morning view.
It was the constraints of the site at the time, and also in his view, to minimize the silhouette of the addition if you look at the building from the front. If he had put the building with the larger side facing the facade or at the same orientation, it would have looked like he imposed this huge mass to the front. So what he did was he used the slimmer silhouette, thereby keeping most of the original facade in all of its glory. And of course, as much as possible, they brought most of everything back to the original coloration with the green and white. The original reception was now turned into a corridor, and they upgraded everything, but as much as possible kept to the intent of William Parsons' design.